Hi guys, and welcome back to Algarve. I'm Nick, and today we're in the capital of the Algarve. This is where you're gonna land. This is where it's still sunny in November. It's Faro. This is where you start your holiday. So just some practical information. Unlike a lot of the smaller towns, it's pretty easy to park here. It's really easy to get here. The train station is literally 5 minutes from the marina and the old town. Behind the marina, which is behind me, you've got the airport. So if you need something to do, because your flight's late in the afternoon or something, you can come into the old town. In the winter, there's plenty to see and do. In the summer, you can go to Faro Beach. That's nice as well. The buses from Lisbon stop here. It's very well connected. Because we're in the heart of the Algarve, the biggest town in the Algarve, it's going to keep going all year round. And between the marina, the old walls and the old town, on a Thursday, definitely on a Thursday, because it is a Thursday today, you've got a lovely little arts and crafts market. They sort of move from town to town. Last time we found Marta in Lule Market, and you can check out that video either here or here, something like that. But look what Marta's done. They've got some earrings and they've put these rue flowers in, or rue leaves in there, which bring you good luck, and you can clip in your ear and get good luck. And this is a new product for Marta. Well done, Marta. Excellent. And unique. You're not going to find that anywhere else. These are organic cosmetics. Moments from the marina, you've got the old town. This is the Arabic door, dating back to the 11th century, rebuilt in the early 1990s. So once you're through the arch and into the old town, you've got a completely different atmosphere. And I have to tell you, this is my favorite part of Faro. You've got cobbled streets, you've got well-maintained buildings, you've got nice squares with little cafes and restaurants, and this is somewhere you can really check out and enjoy a day. Once you're into the old town, you're immediately upon the old town square, which is still the heart of Faro and of course the heart of the old town. You've still got the main town hall behind me and lots of other interesting things all around this square. And the square is lined with orange trees, which we love. This is just so beautiful. On this side of the square, you've got the Episcopal Palace, which is largely used for exhibitions, etc. At the moment, you've got a tile exhibition, and of course, the area is famous for tiles. So right in the center of the square, you've got Faro Cathedral, which dates back to the 1700s. Part of the cathedral, and right next door to it, you've got a cathedral museum, and you've got access to some of the other parts of the cathedral, such as the tower, etc. Don't forget, all of these towns walk down some of these little alleys and streets that may not look like they're going anywhere, because often at the end of them you're going to find something interesting. And in this particular case, it brings you down to what would have been the old walls and views like this. As you meander around this old town, which is quite a small area, you're going to find several of these little squares with central monuments, and this is a great place to come for lunch or an early evening meal. This time of year is still warm, and there's an abundance of little bars and restaurants around most of the squares. So we don't always plan what we're going to do. Sometimes we're just wandering around and we find something interesting. Come and have a look.
This is a house from the 15th century, 14th something. This wall here, it's from the original house, 14th century. This wall survived, the rest of the house collapsed. They rebuilt it after the earthquake, 1755, 56. The wood on the ceilings.
And this door over here is
From after the earthquake, 1755, 56, almost 250 years. And still a door,
Yeah.
still working. Here, Ken.
A wine well. Actually, they build
now
wine
is
wells.
why we put wine on
Yeah,
it.
no, they do have wine wells in England now. So look at
But
this.
the well has nearly 1,000 years. Was made on the 11th century by the Arabs, the Moors.
Yeah.
So 11th century, we are on the 21st century, 1,000 years. Now is dry because in the last 3 years, here in Algarve, it rains 2 drops of water.
So little.
But 5, 6 years ago, it was plenty of
Really?
water. If you can see the color on the stones, you see the dark ones.
Yep.
That's where the water used to be.
Yeah. It's a real sign of climate warming. Warming.
Now no rain,
No water.
no water. We have
No
to
rain,
put
no water.
wine.
Yeah, I think we should
Fill
fill
it
this
up
with
with
wine.
wine.
Yeah, I agree. That's lovely. What a lovely place.
And
then
then
you've got
it's the wow room.
the wow room. And on the edge of this little square, we've got the Faro Museum, which is a very popular traditional Portuguese music, a whole museum to it. We've come right the way through to the other side of the walled city. And here we've got the chapel of Our Lady of Rest, built into what would have been where the old city walls were. We've got cheese, we've got meats, we've got wine. Hey, we're in Portugal. I really think we should run a little series of hidden little restaurants, and this should be one of them. If you guys want me to do that, leave a comment. We like a nice flight of stairs. We like walking upstairs, walking downstairs, keeping fit. But I've decided on this channel, we also like a good city wall. Right outside the walls, just by the Ria Formosa, you've got the booking centre for all of the little island trips, bird watching trips, etc. So get your ticket there. They're very reasonable, typically 30, 45 euros, and you can go and check out the islands. And that's a lovely way to spend a day. Just outside, it's sort of like the influence flows over into the restaurants and bars. So here's the thing. Faro's a little bit different. A lot of people ask us, is it worth coming to Faro? Is it worth coming to the Algarve in the winter? Or indeed, to a degree, in the summer, because they don't think about having a holiday in Faro. You normally have your holiday in Albufeira or Portimao or Lagos. The thing is, Faro is a good holiday destination, or certainly a good tourist destination, because you've got a lot to do. It's very cosmopolitan, hardly shuts down at all in the winter, and it's a good base for the Ria Formosa, or a good place to come if your flight's late in the evening and you get kicked out of your hotel early. It's lovely to see in the old town how the past and the modern era are coming together, repurposing things for arts, crafts, and here we have an exhibition, photographic exhibition, that's actually in the old beer factory. So we like to pop in behind the walls and see if we can find anything interesting. We came in to what I thought was the old beer factory. We met Paolo, who has mentioned it actually wasn't ever used as a beer factory, although it was designed as one. And Paolo's behind this wonderful photographic exhibition here. Yep. And we got talking, and he has admitted his English isn't perfect, but I thought he might like to say a little bit about the place, you know?
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I came from Lisbon. I'm not the real expert about the factory, but I think it's a fantastic place to make art exhibitions and other things.
Absolutely.
And that's why we came here to show our 13 exhibitions that we have here, photographic exhibitions. That's why our way to show our art in Portugal.
Perfect. So a lot of what we do isn't actually scripted. I mean, coincidentally, I often end up with a beer, but it's not scripted that way. If you don't look into these little interesting places, if you don't go down these little alleyways, if you don't come and explore, you don't meet people like Paolo, you don't find a little pop-up bar, and you don't find these little exhibitions. So have a little nose around. Cheers. I told you guys, take a look. You never know what you're going to find. This is free. We just got invited in by one of the exhibitors. Look at all this. What a space. We love it when this sort of thing happens. We listened to Polo, we came up to the top of the building, and when we got here, look what we found. The entire Ria Formosa and all its islands spread out below. Talk about new and old. The runway for Faro Airport directly behind us. And over in this corner, the whole historic old town with modern Faro right behind it. So look, we really love it when this sort of thing happens. We love it when we get to see a place that's a little bit different, to show you different things. I hope you like it. If you do, like, subscribe. We'll keep doing it. Leave some comments. I'm Nick to Algarve. Guess what? I'll see you next time.